surprise release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams. This song wasn't put no billboard, nothing like that.
Shit gonna get uglier than Ken Barbie.
Bitches huffy and now I'm leaving with thousands. You bitches do what I do and can get couch in your houses. I know that you see me grinning, you see the money I make on my pitch every day while my dick out your face.
When my time is over, y'all will see when my time is over. My numbers will be going down. I'm not gonna be on the charts. People will stop on me. You'll see it.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all should keep doing it for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups because I'm about to spill the tea, okay, and throw some major shade. And if you're new to the channel, quickly go over to our official Twitch account at Exoticteablog. Catch me live on Twitch, link in description. Do not miss out because I'll be going live today, so y'all better go over there and follow. Now let's get into the topics. The industrial plastic bag is trying to reheat Nicki's nachos and she's looking a fucking mess. Second of all, she's in court and she's acting a fool, thinking that she's trying to outsmart them or trying to do something big or trying to have like a gag worthy moment, but it's looking a mess for her. No shade. We are going to get into that. Beyonce continues to make history as the day goes by. Nicki Minaj also makes history. And did Rihanna tease the navies? Because it looks like she did and they was gagging, but we are going to get into all of that. But y'all should grab your cups, okay? When I say grab your cups, because this is about to get messy and I'll be spilling some major tea. So yeah, sit tight and let's just quickly get into today's video. Now we are going to start up with Beyonce, okay, because it looks like her company Cécred and her Levi's jean ad has now started to make noise. And it has now been reported that Beyonce's Levi's jean ad campaign generated over 4.3 billion impressions and more than 65 million in estimated in value. Levi's reported a 12% increase in net revenue and 44% surge in net income, reaching 183 million by the end of Q4 of 2024. Okay, so you guys should let me know if you feel about it down below in the comments. Now, do I believe she reached 4.3 billion impressions? Yeah, I believe that because of the whole Sydney Sweeney situation. I think American Eagles and Levi's jean, they did clash. They did clash because we got the people talking about Beyonce. We got the people talking about Sydney Sweeney. So I kind of believe that. But 65 million in estimated earn, I don't believe this one. Okay, I don't believe this one. They probably sold, but 65 million, I don't fully believe that. Okay, now I've seen a lot of people say, oh well, Beyonce might have told them to put that out there so it's gonna look like the Levi's jean company is out selling American Eagles, but no shade to the both of them. I don't think people really got those jeans. Okay, my personal opinion, I don't think people got those jeans. The only jeans that people talking about now is Gap. Okay, I know y'all seen that new ads from Cat's ID, Eat It Up. And that's how to do a proper jean campaign, not have Beyonce on a fake blonde ass wig and Sydney Sweeney or whatever they call her doing them ads, whatever. Cat's Eye did it better, okay, no tea, no shade. But if they said she did these numbers, congratulations to Queen B. Okay, if they said and they claim she did those numbers, a huge congratulations to her. Now let's talk about her coming in. Beyonce award-winning haircare brand Cécred has been named one of 2025 most powerful beauty brands, standing alongside long-established industry leaders. Its restoring hair and edge drop are confirmed to sell 1 unit every 16 seconds. Okay, let me know if you feel about it down below in the comments. Now this is a huge fat lie. Every 16 seconds, no, Beyonce, you gotta do better than this. Okay, your PR team, whoever was putting this out, y'all gotta do better. But Cécred is a good product. Okay, now that's what I'm going to say. Cécred is a good product. I've seen a lot of people use Cécred. Me personally, I haven't used it. Okay, I've seen a lot of people use it. My friends, they've used it and they be like, "Oh, that product is good." A lot of y'all texted me on Twitter. Y'all was like, "Oh, Cécred is actually good." Yeah, I believe that, but every 16 seconds, one you need to. No, I don't believe that. Okay, I don't believe that. I don't know why y'all might think I'm finding fault on everything Beyonce, but I'm just being realistic with y'all. But anyways, that doesn't change the fact that Cécred ain't a good product. Okay, that does not change the fact that Cécred ain't a good product. But what y'all think about that? Let me know down below in the comments. For those of y'all that have used Cécred, let me know in the comment section if y'all think it's a great product and do y'all feel like people are actually purchasing Cécred like they said. Do you guys believe that? Let me know down below in the comments. But I did hear that Cynthia Erivo used Cécred and look at her hair. Okay. Y'all should let me know. But anyway, y'all, moving on from that. Rihanna did tease the navies. Okay, she did change her profile picture and she changed the cover photo to this. And few weeks ago, I think her website was low-key locked. You needed a password to access the website or something like that. A lot of people was like, "Oh my gosh, she's about to announce her album. She's about to gag. She's about to do this. She's about to do that." This bitch, she's celebrating the 20th anniversary of her first album, I believe, something like that. Yeah, okay. So the Navy's been calling her out. They've been calling her out. But first things first, you already thought this girl was gonna drop an album looking like that? She looked so big. Okay, she looked so big. I honestly feel like she's carrying two babies in there. This time around, she's carrying two babies in there. And I think that's gonna be crazy because she already has two kids, but children are blessings. Let's just put it out there first. But Rihanna's not gonna put out no album looking like that. No, she's not gonna put out no album pregnant. Okay, she's not an industrial plastic bag. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. Okay, she's not doing any of that. But I never thought she was gonna make an announcement for an album. Okay, I wasn't that delusional when I saw this. When I saw a profile picture, I was not gagging. If Rihanna makes an announcement of an album today, I'm going to gag the fuck out. But when she did this, I was not gagging. So I never expected much from her. And knowing that she's pregnant, I never expected that she was gonna drop an album. Like, I never did that. So y'all navies dragging her doesn't make sense. Okay, she has lied several times in the past that she's gonna make an announcement, and we all know that, but y'all shouldn't act slow. Okay, y'all shouldn't act slow. Now, moving over from that, Billboard ranks Nicki Minaj's debut album Pink Friday as the top female rap album of the 21st century based on charts performance. But wait, hold on. Didn't they say, oh, a lot of people were trying to convince me that Invasions of Plastic Surgery was the top album of the century? Oh, hell no. Billboard clocking them bitches real good. Billboard clocking them bitches real good. They were trying to say, oh, Invasion of Plastic Surgery was the best female rap album. Y'all shut the fuck up, okay? Based on chart position and based on chart performance and based on accolades, okay, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday is critically acclaimed. She had one of the greatest people on her album, and that debut album, it didn't have no vinyls, okay? No vinyls for that album. And she sold 375,000 first week. She gagged with that album. So yeah, I fuck with Billboard with this. Okay, it gotta be the best rap album of the 21st century, and really in female rap. I haven't seen no rap girl do something great like that. No shade. Okay, y'all can say, oh, Cardi B dropped Invasions of Plastic Surgery. That was an EP. It had 13 songs. Okay, it had 13 songs and it had more features than the solo songs. We talk about Doechii. She don't say that was a mixtape, so I don't know if that's gonna be added to the whole stuff. But anyways, the girls are not doing it like the queen of rap. That's what I'm trying to say. They are not doing it like her, and they will never do it like her because they all are lackluster. They can only copy and try to mimic her, but at the end of the day, they cannot do it like her. So I fuck with Billboard this time around. Congratulations to the queen of rap, and give the girls their flowers when it's doing this what they doing. So congratulations to the queen of rap. She's gonna keep winning, and y'all gonna keep losing. Okay, she's gonna keep winning, y'all gonna keep losing. But the industrial plastic bag had the audacity, okay? This fugly slut had the audacity to copy Nicki. And my whole thing with the delusion again, they can talk about how, oh, Nicki used AI to promote her album rollout. She did this, she did that. But over time, we keep seeing this play out. Those girls stay copying the queen of rap. And it's corny. It is. Okay? At this point, she needs to let it go. Like, I don't even understand her obsession with Nicki at this point. She gotta let it go. This clearly Nicki. Okay. The whole aesthetic, the pink, the net. She wants to be Nicki Minaj so bad. Okay, she really wants to be Nicki Minaj so bad, but this is corny. Okay, Cardi B, you're definitely receiving Donkey of the Day for this because it doesn't make no sense to me. Like over time, you yourself said that the beef was old and still this was that, this was that. I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to be that girl. But you keep trying to dip your hands in her nachos. Okay, you keep trying to dip your hands in her nachos, and that's crazy. Y'all gonna come and say, oh, it's probably her stylist. She probably did this for Nicki. No, she was pregnant on this. Okay, that tummy, she's pregnant. So she clearly shot this recently. But my whole thing with Abuela, she really knows how to copy Nicki Minaj and she needs to let it go. Honestly speaking, she needs to let it go. At this point, it's giving you are sick and obsessed with the queen of rap. She's spying on my flicks. Okay? Stop being obsessed with the queen of rap. It's giving psycho. It's giving crazy at this point. Nicki Minaj needs a restraining order because what the fuck is this? Doesn't make no sense to me. Okay, and I don't want to see y'all delusion ass. Anyways, I got them barbs on my comment section, so they're gonna roast y'all. But this is corny. Okay, this is corny. She needs to pack it up, hang it up flat screen. That's what I think about it. But what y'all think about it, let me know down below in the comments. Now, furthermore, with these versions available, Cardi B new album, I Not the Drama, is expected to debut with 500,000 units in its first week on Billboard 200 album chart. So far so good. Abuela don't drop like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vinyls. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 box set. Okay, and she's got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 CDs, signed CDs. So Abuela really putting out all these versions that, oh my god, she's desperate, okay? She's literally desperate, but do I think she's gonna do 500,000 first week? No, she's not doing that. She's not even going to do a 190K first week. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? Because I've looked into her website and she's clearly not even dropping more than 50 or 100 of these. So I don't know how she's gonna do it. I just feel like Atlantic Records wants her to put out these vinyls and these box sets. So when them sales roll out for the first week, even if she's not selling these, they can be like, oh, she was putting out these. And they're gonna finish the number. That's how I feel about it. Because Atlantic Records is definitely gonna let this girl. They're not gonna let her flop. They're not gonna let her flop. But Cardi B, from what I can see and how albums has been selling, that's why she's going extra mile with this. No shade. But from what I've been saying, no, this album not gonna do 150K first week. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. She's not gonna do 150K first week. She's not gonna do that. She's never gonna do it. Okay, she's never gonna do it. That's just y'all should take my prediction because I'm finally making my prediction and y'all gonna see it. It's going to be plain in y'all faces. Okay, she's not gonna do 150K first week at all. Mark my word. Y'all can save this. She's not doing it. I've seen how she's selling this and it's not even turning out good. It ain't turning out good for her. At least she can do 150K, 160K, 170K, but Cardi B organically cannot do these numbers. That's why she's desperate. Inventions of Plastic Surgery, she did not drop these, and she did 250K, 257,000 first week. So at this point, you can tell that she's desperate and she needs those sales. That's why she's putting out all of this, because it's kind of crazy. What y'all think about that? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, DJ Academics did chime in on Cardi B's court case that she's allegedly to pay 24 million, even though I feel like she's not gonna cough up that because she's low-key broken. That girl ain't getting that money, no shade. Academics did say that Cardi B should have settled this behind the scenes, pay her 100,000 instead of coming every day to court spending over 750,000. Okay, she's out here trying to gag with her looks because she's trying to get the internet to talk about her, but no shade, it ain't looking that great. Cause I'm just tired of the industrial plastic bag. Plus, she cannot even read. No shade, she was struggling to read in court. Y'all saw my previous video. Y'all clocked that tea. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to what DJ Academics had to say, and that's all I got for you guys on this video. Now, if you care to listen to it, y'all can listen to it, but if you don't care, you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's all for you guys. Thanks for watching.
That's another reason I would say just pay her. Like respectfully, Cardi B taking a week out of her life, going to court every day. You got to get glammed up because you know there's mad cameras. When have we seen camera in a civil court like this? And by the way, where was this? Is this L.A. or is this like New York, New Jersey, or Atlanta, Georgia? Because she has a house here too. You got to pay for security, your lawyers. You're wasting a week of your life just for trial. Yo, Cardi, that's not worth $100,000 to you. Like the way that Cardi told us she makes money or spends money, I should say, didn't she say she got like $600,000 in bills a month? Like $600,000 in bills a month. That's what she told us. Respectfully, doing that math, 600,000 divided weekly, 4 weeks in a month, that's $125,000 per week just in bills, which means if you have $125,000 in bills, your time in a week got to be worth more than that because you're paying $125,000. So my thing is, if your time is worth, let's say a 3x multiple, because I would imagine if Cardi's spending $600,000 in bills, she got to be making at least 1.5. Right? You got to be making at least 1.5 a month because that's stupid. If you're spending 600,000, did she say that amount or am I tripping? Cardi spends a month. How much did she say? Oh, wait, she said 3 million. Oh, my bad. Okay. Now, something's up here. Cardi, if you're spending 3 million a month, that means that's 750,000 a week. Y'all get the point I'm trying to say? If your bills total to 750,000 a week, right? A week. I would imagine, unless you're bad with money, that you're at least making 1.5 million a week. You're getting sued. And you're going to have to be in court, not doing an ad, not doing a commercial, not filming a music video, not doing a show, not being in the studio. You're going to be in court for a week. So your bills are $750,000 for a week based on the number she gave us. If this woman wanted $150,000, just give her the $150,000 because your week is much more valuable. Granted that, let's say you're a reasonable person and you at least make twice the amount you spend on bills per month, right? So if you're making 1.5 million a week, actually, which would be 6 million a month, which I don't think Cardi's making that, but still, whatever. If you're making that amount, what would it be to you to just pay a chick $100,000? Like, I'm wondering what this chick wants. Let me see if I can Google. What does this girl want? Cardi B. Sometimes they don't have to put in the lawsuit. They let the jury and the judge determine. Being sued. Let's see the dollar amount. Damn, she's been sued a bunch. Security guard. How much does she want? Oh, she filed her suit in 2020. Oh, Cardi B's taking a stand. They say today. Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, we're going to be tuned in.
Who is designated as an expert witness in this case, who will testify in his opinion why he believes where the scar came from in his opinion, which he will testify. The evidence will show that he will testify.
Chat, if Cardi B's making... here's my thing, and I'm not giving y'all financial advice. If you're in a tough situation, you're paycheck to paycheck, we've all been there, right? But if you're making decent amount of money, and what I call decent amount of money, I would say, let me go with that. If you're making $80,000 a year, this is what I personally think. If you're making $80,000 a year, I think financial responsibility should be you spending and keeping your bills, including money to splurge, to around $40,000 to $50,000 you should be saving. Now, granted, obviously we got to think about taxes and all that stuff. But if you're spending more than 70% of what you earn for that period, I think you're bad with money. For example, if you make, let's make it simple. If you make 1,000 in a week and you spend 800, you have a problem. So if we extrapolate on a big scale, if Cardi says her bills are $3 million a month, if I'm thinking that she has all these accountants and business people that are advising her, I would imagine, now granted, it's an entertainer. They don't pull in constant money every time because that's not how you get paid as an entertainer. But I would have to, let's sum it up per year. So $3 million per month is $36 million a year. I would imagine you got to be making at least $60 million for the year to really reason, or else someone should have a conversation with you to say downgrade some aspects of your lifestyle. Downgrade that. Do you get what I'm saying? Keep in mind, she's the one who said she's spending $3 million a year, or $3 million a month. So I'm trying to listen. If I tell you how much a month I spend, y'all might be like, "What?" Trust me, there's levels to this and scales to this. So I'm saying what to Cardi's budget and what she spends, but maybe she's making some other exorbitant amount. So I'm kind of going off of that. But just going off of that, just to get some numbers, let's say she makes, let's say $40 million a year, right? Let's say $40 million a year, which would definitely be spending too much if that's your bills. But even $40 million a year, or let's say $50 million, because it's closer to what I could say, $50 million a year. Each of your week would be worth about $1 million. You should never want to sit in court unless you like it. You should never want to sit in court to avoid paying a chick that probably don't want millions, or you could settle with her realistically before all this happened. Remember, this happened in 2020. So you had 5 years to talk it out and settle. This does not affect your it's not like if somebody sue you for SA, right? Or accuse you of doing some really weird shit that if you settle, it's going to look crazy. Yeah, don't settle. But if you beat somebody's ass, like, nobody's going to look at you weird. Just give her $100,000 for the beatdown. You get what I'm saying? It's worth more than you wasting